Les, thanks for hanging out with us today, man.
No problem. My pleasure.
So we're so pumped to see you at Afterlife next Friday. But obviously, we just went through a hell of a year with 2020. So how did you spend your pandemic time?
Just writing songs and just, isolation, and I didn't really do anything except write songs. So I got a bunch of songs and that's killer. It was kind of a break in my opinion.
Yeah. It didn't like drive you crazy being in that isolation. It was like more cathartic.
It beats the shit out of jail and rehab.
That's fair. I guess, yeah, if you've had that specific experience beforehand, hell, you got a year off is what happened.
Yes, I did. And I loved every minute of it.
Hell yeah. So we can expect then new music from Puddle of Mud soon.
Yeah. It's going to be coming out as soon as possible. We're still working the last record, with the record label and stuff. So yeah, man, we'll pull the trigger on it and get new stuff out there as soon as possible. It's not going to be 10 years this time. That's for damn sure.
Sure. No more waiting this time. No dilly-dallying. So how was your songwriting impacted by last year? Obviously, other than the fact that you've just had more time to do it and could pump them out. But like, was it a different process, obviously, than you've taken in years past? And was that like beneficial for you?
Yeah, totally beneficial. I mean, it's just like, touring. And then, this whole thing happened. It was just like freaking, I mean, I hate saying it's like a blessing in disguise, but, I think God was like, maybe everybody just needs a little fucking break. You know what I'm saying?
Totally. So now that you're back on tour, how has that looked different from pre-pandemic times? Have you had to deal with a lot of like social distancing and things like that? Or has it really not been much that's affected you?
It didn't really it was a little scary, it wasn't a little scary, for everybody, so, I'm no different than anybody else. I don't know. I don't have a problem, isolating myself. I've been touring tour buses and airplanes and, cars and vans and everything my whole life. So this whole entire thing was just not, it was a no big deal, That's actually not mine, man, but it looks good.
Where are you right now?
Where am I at? Tavern? OC Tavern in Orange County.
OC Tavern in Orange County, living your best damn life.
I had to pull. Me and my dog were coming back from San Diego, and I was driving down the 5 highway, and I was like, oh shit, I got to pull over somewhere. And this is just like right when I got off the exit, I was like, that'll be fine, I got water. I'm going to get lunch. I'm going to rehearsal. I got about, maybe another 50, 60 miles to go. But yeah, it's a nice little drive down the old 5 highway, man. It's really cool out here in California,
Did they let you bring your dog in there?
Of course. Yeah. She's right here.
That's dope. Oh my God. I wasn't prepared. Like emotionally, I was not prepared for that cuteness.
Oh, I was gonna introduce Sophie.
Yeah, I was going to say, I want to hear from that dog. Oh my God.
She's a party animal.
Oh, how old is she?
She's going to be 10 years.
Oh my God. What a cutie. Do you bring her on tour with you?
I do, but it's complicating. I mean, it really, she barks at a lot of stuff. But she is a very good traveler. She really, really is.
A good companion puppy.
It's just like another, thorn in my side.
Layer. Yeah, bullshit.
I gotta be rolling solo.
Totally.
When I'm touring,
Yeah. What would you say is the hardest part of touring?
Acclimating to different elevations and time zones. Long, airplane rides, and it's just the traveling, really. You gotta keep in shape,
that's something I've never even would have considered was the different elevations, because that probably has to fuck with your breath support too as a singer then.
You just got to stay hydrated.
Yeah.
Pre-hydrate.
Are you using just water to hydrate, or do you have a whole special system to make sure everything gets in there?
I mean, water's the main thing.
Yeah.
You really want to keep a lot of water inside of your body. Your body really, really enjoys it, and your brain. Everything. Water is life.
Yeah. So how's the tour been going so far, being back on the road and finally being able to, reconnect with fans after a year?
Very simple, really. I mean, I've done 2 shows, and it's going to be kicking up. I mean, everything just kind of getting back, getting back to normal.
Sure. What's the energy been like? Has it been like way more in your face because everyone's been so antsy, or has it been more like we're dipping our toe? Okay, so like real into it.
Super duper. Everybody wants to party, man. Everybody's going nuts. It's cool as shit too, by the way.
Yeah.
I mean, shoot, man. I'm happy to. I'm just like, woo! It's so good to see people happy.
That's like, though, good to hear. Like from a fan perspective, obviously, I'm a longtime fan, but it's good to hear that like you guys have as much fun as like the fans are, because you would think that, you're touring, you're doing this shit all the time and playing shows, all the time. You would think after a while it probably gets boring and turns into a job, but it's like dope to hear that like that pumps you up as much as it pumps us up from the fan perspective.
Yeah, totally. Yep.
Yeah, man. So
I love the fans.
They love you too. I cannot wait to see how they will react to you at Afterlife next Friday. What can we expect from this tour?
We're just gonna get up there, guns blazing, and perform at our best and do our best, and hopefully the sound guys and everybody, like the sound technicians.
Yeah.
Hopefully nothing like fucks up.
Fucks up. Yeah.
Yeah. Fuck that shit.
I feel like sometimes the best moments though come from those technical difficulties. Like I've certainly been at shows where the sound has cut out and then it's just turned into this beautiful moment of like the fans scream singing the lyrics and the band just being like, yes, oh my God, all this like work that I've done to hear it like being sung back to me, I imagine has to be one of the most glorious moments that someone could experience. So I feel like technical difficulties could be a gift.
Yeah, just when that kind of stuff happens, you just kind of like, you just gonna basically just keep playing and just keep doing your part, and if it's whatever. Yeah, the fans don't. The fans don't give a shit as long as you're up there jamming.
Yeah, as long as you're having fun, we're having fun.
If the power cuts out, like people get excited almost, like we blew the speakers, dude.
It's an accomplishment. It's like breaking a fucking glass when you're like an opera singer. Like, yes,
yeah, it's like
I broke it.
Like, it's like you're like we rocked so hard that we like blew the entire system up.
Literally tore the house down.
Yeah.
What happens in your head though when those moments happen, like when all the sound goes off? Is there a second where you're like, oh fuck, like the show's like done, or are you just like, all right, well, let's see what happens next?
Everybody just kind of starts looking around at like the band, the band, and everybody on the stage. Everybody's just starts looking around like,
what do we do? What?
Like, whoa! What the fuck? Is that you? Is that you? Is that me? Or what the hell's fucking going on? It's like, and then you don't know really what's really happening, but yeah, it's I guess you just roll with the punches and just keep striving on, and rocking and shit.
Totally. I see. And this is why I should never be a rock star, because I would definitely pick a band member of the night that if anything goes wrong, we're going to blame everything on them and be like, dude, you fucking plugged in your bass at that point in time. Now all the electricity is down. This is your fault.
Well, unfortunately, everybody, points the finger at me every single time. So I always get, everything's my fault type shit. So I know, it happens to me so much that I don't really give a fuck.
That's the best way to be. Now you're immune to it. Like, yeah, fine. Let's say it was my fault. What are you going to do?
I'll be like, it was my fault. Everything, it's me. Put it all on me. It's okay. I'm used to it,
Do you feel better now?
Yeah, I hope you feel good because, it's me. I fucked it up again.
But at least you're like always ready to take that punch and then you guys can move on.
Yeah.
Perfect. So I want to go back to the new music that you said is on its way. So what what can we look forward to in that new music? Are you guys taking on specific topics, or is it just like, here's some music that we all needed to just rock out to after a stressful as fuck year?
Shoot, man, you know that I just, if it ain't broke, don't fix it type thing, in my opinion.
Yeah.
I like to just keep it like, you know, raw dog, like, you know, just the same style. There'll probably be a lot more heavier kind of songs. Even I've got so many songs written right now. Whatever direction it goes, that's the way it's happening. And, you know, I'm just going to ride the wave and, you know, whatever God gives me, you know, song wise, I'll rock with it and roll with it. And, you know, it's just, you know, I mean, I've been writing some really killer shit. I mean, seriously,
Yeah.
amazing shit, like shit I've never written. So, I just want to keep it crunchy.
Okay.
Crunchy, you know, like I want it to fucking make your fucking head vibrate and shit.
Yeah.
Seriously. So I gotta get some crunchy on there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wait, so like, what makes you feel pumped about a song? Because again, like, you're a songwriter. I imagine you're pumping out songs all the time. So like, what is it about a song that makes you be like, oh man, I just wrote a fucking dope jam everyone's going to freak out about? Like, is there a specific thing that you're like, I've nailed this, or is it just a feeling every time?
Yeah, I mean that happened actually the last few days. I've been doing these different like guitar tunings, open tunings, and yeah, that feeling, you know, as a writer is freaking just the best feeling in the world. Like when you know, like you're just like, did that just fucking really happen? Like holy fucking shit! And thank God for these fucking iPhones, because I mean I have an entire studio right in front of my freaking face right now.
Yeah.
And I'm talking about every single instrument. I'm talking everything. And it's right inside this little fucking little.
I know,
little,
this
little
phone that is like also a
fucking-
computer.
I know. Yeah. And if you want, ladies and gentlemen, download Hakusai.
What
Yeah.
is it?
You know, Hakusai. It's
Hakusai.
Hokusai. Hakusai. I think that's it. Yeah, it's a program. The Japanese gurus, you know, and just the freaking most intelligent people in the world
Yeah.
have they've actually invented. And a friend of mine showed it to me, and she was like, you know, doing her music. I was like, how the hell that sounds so freaking good? She's like, oh, this thing called Hakusai. And it's like you do a recording and then you import it to Hakusai, and it mixes and masters and does every single thing that producers do. So you just push the button, man. Bingo. $10.
Shit like that gets me so excited because I think about like, even when you guys started out, obviously that technology wasn't around. And it's like, how many like 18-year-old kids that have like this musical genius in their head that just didn't have access to that kind of stuff. Right. Exactly. Like, God, think about how much earlier you could have even started just having that technology. Does that get you like pumped for new bands?
I mean, I'm seriously, it's a massive blessing. I mean, I guess God was like, all right, hey, I'm going to make it real easy for you.
We'll throw you a bone on this one.
Yeah, this is a big one, a big bone too. And then, yeah, but I was recording on a karaoke machine when I was like, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. I was actually had cassette tapes. There was 2 cassette decks in the karaoke machine. And there was a mic plug-in. I had a little keyboard, and I had like a little speaker, and I would record the guitar and whatever beat was on the keyboard, and I just pushed, beats, bop, 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 and I'd play the guitar riff on one tape, and then I'd switch the tape, and I get another fresh tape, and then I'd push play on that and record on the other one, and then do the vocal. That's how I used to record on a karaoke machine.
So many steps, but like also props to you for your dedication, for being like, I am so determined just to get this art out into the world. I'm going to do all these fucking steps, and it's tedious as shit. And now it's like you get to skip 20 of those steps.
Oh, way more.
Yeah.
Way more steps.
So like,
yeah.
Some people are of the opinion that that cheapens music because it makes it so accessible to everyone and pretty much anyone can make their own music. But it seems like you are not of that opinion. It seems like you're much more pumped. But well, what are your thoughts?
It's it's very good for songwriting. It's very good to be able to just get it and like just go boom, 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 and just set up the recording, and you can just nail the actual riff and the actual idea, and you can just do it immediately. And it's the recording is very, very good for songwriters. It's really amazing. And then if you want to get into this, get in there and be like, you can manipulate the crap. I can make my voice right now go, oh, right now. I can pitch correct my whole, it's insanity.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's a bitching system, but yeah, the old school way to do it. I mean, it's really good to get in there and know your parts and stuff like that.
Sure.
And and a lot of the music does sound, just kind of like, just somebody's in there just like sprinkling like magical little freaking fairy dust on that shit or some shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Make it computerized.
Hakusai. Hakusai. We'll let it fly.
Oh my God. You got to start doing commercials for them, obviously.
I think I just did.
I think you just did. I think that they should pay you for that.
They're probably loaded now. I'm telling you.
Well, now that they have your endorsement. So you're welcome, Hakusai.
Hakusai will let it fly.
Is there anything that we didn't touch on? You want to let the people know, my man?
Well, everything's cool. I'm in great health.
Love that.
No broken ribs, thank God. No broken wrists, no broken toes.
We like you intact. Yeah. We prefer you intact.
I'm very, very, very healthy, and
good.
I just like vocal training, and I just want to fucking rip it, man.
Wait, can you give us a vocal training thing that helps you? Like just one. What's like one that like you is your go-to that you like? I gotta do this before a show.
Listen to Artificial Red by Mad Season with Lane Staley.
Okay.
Walk around in circles and just in your kitchen or whatever.
Sure.
And just scream and just warm up. I mean, really, warm ups is like, you just go like Z, and then you just keep. There's all kinds of different vocal patterns you can do to warm up. But at the end of the day, I mean, you gotta like kind of start sweating, and you gotta start ripping it. If you want to rip it, I mean, you have to just rip it and keep. You have to do it on a daily basis.
Yeah.
Just to strengthen your voice.
Sure.
The harder you push, the better off you're going to be later.
Interesting. See, I would think the opposite, but obviously I am not.
No, you have to go full force. Like you might take a little day break, but you really, really, really have to just, it has to have pain almost.
Yeah.
It really is. It hurts, but it really, really helps.
Yeah.
No
that
pain,
is fascinating.
No gain, man.
No pain, no gain. Hakusai, let it fly. Words of wisdom from Wes. Well, thanks for hanging out with us today, man.
You rock. Thank you, sister.
You rock, dude. You get back to enjoying your dog in that tavern.
Right on.
All right, man. We'll see you next Friday.
Chitty, chitty, bang, bang.
Gang, gang.